Okay, back again, this time answering one of you guys' questions about a track that Ernie Isley did on his Live Wire CD some years ago after Jasper Isley finished their stint together, called Back to Square One is the name of that cut. This is in the intro. Again, honest, true, honest engine. He's using this same pentatonic, using the same box on this particular riff. Of course, Ernie is all over the place, and he's so fast with those riffs. There's some of the riffs that I've done over and over and over again, just over the years done, that I can play them that fast. But the way he's able to play those riffs so fast, I mean, you think of it like if you've ever taken martial arts and you practice a move over and over and over again, and you become quick at it, and that's the key, is that it becomes instinct. And Ernie has really learned this guitar to the point where it's instinct. It's like he commands his fingers to do it, and wow, it's gone. He's doing that here, and since this particular combination of notes, I have not played it that way. It was an interesting exercise to do it. I've learned to kind of do my own thing if I want to play quickly. Maybe I add this one to my repertoire to kind of lick. There's a lot of them. If you could spend all day just doing it, wow, you can get it done. But to the point, he's using this same pentatonic scale. This is in the key of D. So in D, well, he's playing out of this scale. Okay. He doesn't even go into the other part that I showed you. At this point, of course, he does all that. He does all that later. But remember, I showed you this lick. Okay, that's in there. Remember I showed you this one? Well, instead of doing that, he does a variation. He does this. I missed it. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to play, I've recorded here, burnt to a CD, just that riff where you hear it, just the riff. A couple seconds later, you're going to hear a portion of the intro a few seconds before that riff, maybe 10 seconds, I don't know, I don't remember the exact count. But you hear, this is for you guys that don't know the track, like this other guy that's asking me to show it to you. So listen to this a minute. Okay. Here's my Okay, so there you have the lick that we're going to go over. Okay, I can't pretend to play this lick anywhere near as fast as Ernie without flubbing it or playing something that my hand memory already tells me to play. So I'm going to play it quite a bit slower than he. And here we go. Okay, let me go slow on that. Here we go. Okay, so I'm playing, staying inside this box. Okay, so we're playing on the 10th fret, using that ring finger, bend up. Then we're going to bend back down. So again, that's, so we're playing 10th fret, bend up, bend down, down to the 7th fret. Then we gotta hit a straight note on the 10th fret again, and then we're gonna hammer on, pull off, and then come back to the 10th fret on the B string. Now all I did was here. Okay, so when we do that hammer on and pull off, you bend up on the B string on the 11th fret, or rather 10th fret. We hit the 7th fret, the E string, and then we hit, as we bend up again, the B string at the 11th, or rather the 10th fret. Okay, now let me go to a clean sound so that you hear that plainly. I know hearing it over and over again helps me to remember, so that's why I'm doing that for you. Okay, the next lick, he does this, and I've broken this up into 3 parts. Okay, okay, instead of playing the way I normally play here, remember this bend? Okay, he's coming back to where he started, and he does a slightly different rhythm on this lick to keep it in the rhythm or meter of the song. And that's a good way to get finger memory or hand memory on these licks, is to play them over and over again. Not very clean today, am I? So remember this lick? That lick is simply that you're pushing up on the 9th fret on the G string, bending back down, pulling off down to the 7th fret on the G string, and then doing a quick vibrato on the D string at the 9th fret. So, but here's a little lick he puts in between those, the 2nd and 3rd phrase. So it's kind of like you drag, so it's not a distinct. Or, you could do that, but when I listen over and over again, I don't hear him hit that. He just pushes it up, back down again. That sound like it? Should be close.